Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 49 of Heathlands at Home Extended Broadcast. So far this week we've had
Nick's exercise session on Monday at 11:15.
Art with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. This week making origami poppies as it's Remembrance Day on Thursday.
Ooh. On Tuesday we had
a classic exercise session at 10:30.
This week we had another absolute classic, Dancing to Heal with Wendy.
Sports Fanatics was on Tuesday this week at 1:30, now presented by Jackie on a regular basis with Nick on standby for the holidays.
Coming up next today from Heathlands at Home,
live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m.
Then class cooking social is live today at 1.
Today they are making roasted red pepper orzo salad and chocolate crunch. Ooh, lovely.
Ooh. So join Jackie, Miriam and everyone on the class cooking course today at 1.
Coming up right now we have
possibly a guest presenter with craft to share with you. Probably.
Well, let's just hope. But so far we have had videos from myself, Helen Tuck, Helen Walsh and Susan.
So today we have a video from one of these people, hopefully.
Fingers crossed, people.
But who can it be?
Genius.
So here are the bits and pieces that we're going to need to make our memo pegs. First up, we're obviously going to need some pegs. Now ideally you want wooden pegs for this because what you'll find is that the glue doesn't really want to stick to plastic pegs. So if you've got a couple of wooden pegs like this with nice flat sides, these are absolutely perfect. We're also going to need a couple of little magnets, one for each peg. Going to need some scraps of pretty paper. I've got some wrapping paper and some papers from magazines here. So you can use colourful magazine pages, a picture from a newspaper that you like, old wrapping paper, anything you've got lying around. I'm also going to add some little buttons to mine, but you don't have to do this. You can just use the paper if you like, if you haven't got any spare buttons, or you could add sequins or anything else you've got lying around. We're going to be using PVA glue to stick everything together. So this is white glue. So it comes out of the tube white, but it dries clear. So it doesn't matter if we have any spills with that. We're also going to need a pair of scissors for cutting our paper and a pencil to draw the shape. So let's get going. To start off with, we need to know what size to cut our paper to. And to do that, the best thing to do is turn it over so it's face down, so the pretty side is down, and then put your peg on top and just draw around it. And the one side that we're going to draw around is the flat side. So not the side that's got the split and the hinge in it. We need to leave those clear, but we're going to work on the flat side. Okay, so pop it down onto your paper and just carefully draw around with your pencil. Okay, so now we've got a mark that we can follow to cut out. So that's our next job, is to cut out that strip of paper. And you can make it a little bit bigger than your peg. You don't really want the edges of the peg to show, so it's better to cut it a little bit bigger. You can always trim it down. So I've got my strip of paper there. And you can see it really doesn't take much paper. So if you've got a pack of pegs, you could do a whole set. Do lots of different things. And what I'm going to do is with my PVA glue, and I'm just using a bit of scrap card as a spreader. I'm just going to cover this flat surface, the same one that we drew round. Really cover it, give it a good coat of this glue. I want all of that surface to be covered. Be really generous with the glue. Don't put a thin layer on, put a nice thick layer on for this. Once you've got your thick layer of glue on, then you pop your paper on top and carefully pat it down. That's it. And you can see I've cut mine a little bit bigger than the peg so that it shows over the edges. That's okay. Once it's dry, I can trim that down, or I can just leave it. If you've got very soft paper, you might be able to fold the edges over. Mine's a bit stiff, it doesn't want to do that. So that's the main part of the decoration done. The next step is if we want to add any embellishments. So having a look at my buttons, I think it might look quite nice with a purple button on. So again, using my glue, I'm going to put a really nice big dollop of glue on, and I'm sticking my button towards the bottom. So if we have a look at the side of the peg, this is the squeezy bit, this is where it opens up, and I'm putting my embellishment, my button, down towards the bottom, kind of roughly where the bottom of the hinge is if you look at the side. And I'm going to squidge that on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it down so that the glue starts coming up through the holes to anchor it, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the centre as well. Remember, this dries clear, so we won't see it. Make sure that paper edge is nicely stuck down, and I'm just going to leave that to dry, and once it's dry, we'll be ready for the next stage. While you're waiting for it to dry, you could make a few more, or you can go and have a cup of tea, or do whatever you like. When your glue's dried and your paper and your button are firmly attached, we're ready to finish off our memo pegs by sticking the magnet onto the back. And we're going to stick the magnet at the top, the bit that squeezes together, on the back, so on the opposite side to the side that we've decorated at the top. Before we stick it on, we just need to do a quick check with our magnet. So I've got my metal tin lid here. Now, one side will stick, and one side will just slide off. So if I look at my magnet, the smooth side sticks to the tin, and the side with the little dimple in it doesn't stick. And we need to make sure that the smooth side, the magnetic side, is facing outwards, so that when we attach it to the fridge or wherever else you're going to put your peg, it's going to hold and not just fall off. Now, I'm going to use my glue gun to stick my magnet on, but you can use the PVA glue, same as we did for decorating the front. If you're going to use the PVA glue, make sure you use loads and loads, really use a lot of glue, and make sure that it dries really thoroughly before you try and use your peg. So I've put my hot glue on, I'm popping my magnet on with the smooth side outwards, because that's the bit that's going to stick. Now press it on nice and firmly, allow it to dry for a couple of seconds, and then get my tin lid again and check. So now that's nicely attached and ready to be used. So I can squeeze the ends together like that and use it to hold my memos or my hairbands in this instance, or whatever it is you want to use your memo pegs for. So if you've got a few pegs, you could do several in either coordinating designs or lots of different designs. You could give them away as gifts to people, or just use them to hold all your handy notes and receipts and tickets and things on your fridge at home. So have fun, and don't forget to show us how you get on, and happy making!
Problem solved. So, as you've just seen, we have had Helen Walsh showing you how to make magnetic memo pegs.
Who and what we will have next week, I wonder.
Still to come this week we have
Quiz of the week results on Thursday, So join Helen at 1.
Remember, the quiz sheets are emailed out on Thursday morning with the Heathlands at Home email.
So you have all morning to fill in the answers, then join Helen at 1 to get the answers. No Googling, no cheating, or you're taken out to the back and shot.
Or whipped.
Or whipped.
Plus, be honest with your answers too. Also on Thursday we have
signing this week at 1. Got it right this time. With Paula taking over as the regular presenter, and Nick again will be back up for holidays. Just holidays. No exceptions.
As it's Remembrance Day on Thursday, we won't be starting the signing until 11:05. So people can observe the 2-minute silence if they wish at 11 a.m.
So Mark will still be on Zoom at 11 in case people forget. Also, the signing and the singing, said signing for some reason, will be Remembrance Day themed.
Ethan's book club with Jeanette and Susan is also on Thursday as well.
On Friday, to start the day, we have Marie's workout at 10:30.
Heathlands live lunch. It's live this week. Sorry, Heathlands live this week with Spiff and Mark at 1:30.
Featuring Art Showcase Extreme to the max. And probably a lot of Spiff talking, as he's not been on the show for 3 weeks. Could be we could be here all night.
Yeah, so which now brings us to the main event of our Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
We have another brilliant new book to read to you. I didn't even know about this book until today.
Seeing as how you were off last week, you're reading it.
Now you're reading it.
No, why have I got to read it?
No, you're reading it. You're the one.
I asked Benny Beanie the same question, and he said he didn't have a choice. Come on.
No, you read it.
Oh,
No, you read it. No, you read it. You're the storyteller. Come on, you're the storyteller.
Fine. I need a new job. So today's book is, brace yourselves, Poo Poo, Bum Bum, Wee Wee. God help me.
Be prepared.
Poo Poo, Bum Bum, Wee Wee. I sing my toilet song. Poo Poo, Bum Bum, Wee Wee. I sing it all day long. I used to poo poo wee wee in my nappy every day, but now I'm big and wearing pants. It's toilet time. Hooray!
Yay.
I sing it in the morning when I feel I need a wee. I climb upon my toilet throne like bathroom royalty. I shout out poo poo wee wee when it's time for me to go. I pull my pants down, then relax and let the wee wee flow. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, I sing my toilet song. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, I sing it all day long. Oh, come on.
Oh, I didn't expect to see that.
I sing it when I need a poo. I feel it in my belly. I wave bye-bye as poo plops down. Okay, who says bye to poo? I don't do that. Do you do that?
Put it down in the comments who says bye to the poo.
All brown and rather smelly. Be professional. After poo poo wee wee, it's time to wipe my bum. Good for you. Because I'm still quite little, I get help from dad or mum.
Because the girls for probably mum. Appropriate.
I take some toilet paper and I reach behind my back. I drop it in the toilet bowl to show I have the knack. Oh, really?
Ugh.
Really? Poo poo bum bum wee wee. I flush it all away. It whooshes down the toilet. Where it goes, I cannot say. I don't think we want to know. Now my toilet job is done. I pull my pants up high. I wash my hands, then dry them off. That's sensible. And then wave the loo goodbye.
Also put that down in the comments.
Like, okay, put it down in the comments who speaks to their loo.
And who speaks to their poo too.
I give up. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, I sing my toilet song. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, I sing it all day long. Everybody poo poos, and everybody wees, on a lot of different toilets, just like you and me. It's good for you. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, we sing our toilet song. Poo poo bum bum wee wee, we sing it all day long. Poo poo bum bum wee wee. I'm never getting that out of my head now. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a lot more graphic than I thought. Anyways, we are back again same time next week. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe.
Stay safe, be happy, and we'll see you all again soon.
Bye.